Welcome, Dr. James Beckett, Sports Card Insights, Card Wall Video, panel of 8. I'm up to the S's now. This group begins with Charles Casey Stengel, longtime manager and quote machine of the Yankees, and it goes all the way through C.J. Stroud. So there's a Remar bred before Stengel came to the Yankees. He was a player back in the teens, in the 20s. But more famous as a manager, and especially with the Yankees. So 50 Bowman, 52 Bowman, 53 Bowman. I may use a 53 Bowman because it's the black and white, one of the better cards in that set. Kordell Stewart with a nice signature. I don't think he's going to make it, but there was a time when he was the precursor of some of these very mobile quarterbacks. This is from when he's in college. Payne Stewart, SMU, who died in a tragic plane crash. Love to get a signed version. They're out there. We'll see. I don't know that I'm going to pursue it aggressively, but that might be nice. John Stockton, Star Company. He's part of the debate because he had an early star card, and then much later he gets his 89 flair. But you forget that he didn't set the world on fire until Malone got there, which was a couple years later. Stockton was not even a starter. Hannah Storm has her own card. And then Terry Stotts. At one point, I thought that guy is going to be a Hall of Fame coach. I don't think so now. But he did have a card from when he was a minor league coaching basketball at that time. Amari Stoudemire, spent the day with him 20-plus years ago. We had a kind of an arrangement with him where he was doing some things for our company. He was signing some things, and we were enjoying spending a day with him and his agent. So I may keep him on there just so I can tell that story. He was an offensive machine. Steven Strasburg is the precursor of Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens could wind up being Steven Strasburg, who was great, super highly touted. Then Darryl Strawberry, which is when you talk about XRCs, this is the card that forced me to make a decision because it was impossible to split the baby. This was the first nationally distributed card, but not in packs. And many dealers who had it were touting this as the one and only rookie card. And so I've talked about that perhaps too much, but thanks sponsors. They have been around for a long time as well, and I appreciate them. And finally, C.J. Stroud. I got this from a pack that I think Panini sent me to open, and if every card came out like this, it'd be delightful. But the reason this hobby is challenging is because you don't get good cards all the time. You get them some of the time, and you'd like to get it more of the time. But C.J. Stroud, I think, is a good quarterback. A little bit of not a sophomore jinx, but I think he's the real deal. And I'll keep him on my wall, partly because there's the Dallas-Houston rivalry. So thanks, everybody.